So welcome to the word of the day. The word of the day is bay. There are different usages of this particular, and I feel very excited to showcase this word because in English sometimes one word has got multiple meanings. So this is one word which has got multiple meanings. So with the excitement, let's go ahead. So as usual, we'll go with the pronunciation first. So whether it is US pronunciation or UK pronunciation, both are same. There is no difference. It is B A. In English, uh, I want to just give some tidbits on pronunciation. In English, the accent is formed by utilizing the vowel sound, by using the vowel sounds. Now, a vowel sound makes the accent or it affects the pronunciation. So in Indian languages, we do not have diphthongs. When I say diphthongs, it means two sounds. Two sounds combined as one sound is called diphthong. In Indian languages, or maybe the other languages, I do not have sufficient knowledge on that, which languages are those, but especially Indian languages do not have diphthongs at all. They have only monophthongs, which means only one sound. So here, Indians would prefer to say bay. It is b, one sound, b, adding to it a, bay, 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 bay. But in English, it is not A. The sound is A, E. Two sounds. A, E, A, E, A, E, A, E, A, E, A. E. So this is bay. Bay, cake, fake, sake, make, take is what is the pronunciation. But what Indians prefer to say? Bay, make, cake, fake. Okay. All right. So let's move on from here. The pronunciation for both the words US and UK is bay. Okay. Now, in terms of parts of speech, it is a noun. So the first usage is a noun. Noun means it refers to something, isn't it? So what thing is it? It is a broad inlet of sea where the land curved inward. In simple words, Bay of Bengal. When you look at Bay of Bengal, what comes in your mind? There is a sea, but it is covered by the land from the three areas. Only one area is open. The other side, it is closed. That's why it is called Bay of Bengal. The meaning of bay is that the sea is curved. It is covered by a curve, which means from the three sides, it is covered. So that's the, what we say, a dominant usage of bay. Okay, that's why we have something called Bay of Bengal. Okay. Now, a part of the coast where the land curves in so that the sea is surrounded by the land on the three sides. Okay, that is already covered. So, a partly surrounded or marked space is also the third usage. Now, a partly surrounded or marked. Okay, let me use the marker here one second. I'll just pull up a pen and let me change the ink to white. Should I use white? No, let's go with yellow. Okay. So this is the first usage. Now let's look at the second usage. The second usage is a partly surrounded or marked place. Okay. When we say partly surrounded or a marked place, that means it is a place or a space which is specified for one particular activity. Okay, so one example which I usually use is there is a dog in the bus bay. Now, what is the meaning of bus bay? It's a marked space for the bus to come and stop, not for the dog. But what is the present situation in the sentence? There is a dog in the bus bay, right? So bay is a marked space for a certain activity. That is the second usage. The third usage as a noun is a small evergreen tree that has leaves used to add flavor in food. Okay, small evergreen tree, that means this tree never gets the leaves away from it, irrespective of the season. The leaves are always there, and this particular leaf is used in cooking. Okay, so the Hindi word for it is tej patta. I don't know in other languages, but it is used for making biryani. You know, if biryani is a dish, most of the spicy curries in that this leaf is used. That is called bay leaf. That's the third usage. Now, the fourth usage of this word is a brown horse. A brown horse, usually, which is, it's brown, but it has black hair. It has a black tail, it has a black hair on the back. Okay, so that is also bay horse. Now, this particular word is a verb also. This is the fifth usage. It is a verb also. It's an action. Verb is not someone or something, performing an action. So what action is it? It is related to dogs and wolves. Wolves, foxes. Okay. To make a long, deep crying repeatedly. A long, deep cry repeatedly. So you know this, right? When the dogs cry, it is considered to be inauspicious. So people try to make it stop. So that crying is called bay. The dog is baying at midnight. Every day the dog bays at midnight. Okay. Or right now there is a dog baying in the street. Yesterday, my dog at home bayed. Okay, so I gave you different scenarios. So these are the five usages, four usages of noun and one usage of verb. That's why I said this is an interesting word for me for the day, because like that, there are words which can be different parts of speech and also different usages. So do you have anything to ask? Is the explanation clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
All right. So today's task is I'm not giving any synonyms, I'm not giving any mnemonics, but because creating mnemonics for different usages is a little difficult, and creating synonyms for different usages is a little difficult. Okay. So the one word itself has got many, many meanings that itself is sufficient for the day. So the task for the day is you will not create one sentence, but you have to create five sentences because there are five usages. Okay. So for example, like this, the first usage, we set our picnic blanket in the quiet bay, enjoying the peaceful surrounding. Okay, so what are we referring? We are referring to a place where the land is covering the sea from the three sides. So that is a picnic spot. Okay, so we set up our picnic blanket in the quiet bay, enjoying the peaceful surrounding. Okay, that's the first sentence. Second sentence, the mechanic worked in the bay repairing car with expertise. So we are referring to the bay, which is a marked space for a certain activity. Okay, here the bay doesn't mean a sea surrounded by the land from three sides. We are talking about a particular space which is meant or marked or dedicated for a certain activity. That is the second usage. Third usage, I added a bay leaf to the soup for a burst of flavor. So here we are talking about bay leaf as an ingredient to prepare the soup. Okay, it is one of the things required to prepare the soup. Okay, that's the third usage. Fourth usage, the bay horse grazed peacefully in the meadows. So here we are talking about bay as the horse, the bay horse. So we always say bay horse, just we don't say the bay. So the bay horse grazed peacefully in the meadows. It means graze means eating, grazing on the grass. Okay, fifth one. The loyal dog bayed at the moon, a sound echoing through the night. Okay, so there was a dog, a loyal dog, which looked at the moon and felt like and felt to cry or whatever, so it bayed. So it produced that particular sound. So the dog, The loyal dog bayed at the moon, a sound echoing throughout the night. So the last one is the verb, which is an action of producing a long sound, which is a cry of a fox or of a wolf or a dog. Okay, so like this, I expect you to prepare 5 sentences and submit the task today. Okay, are these sentences clear? Do you want me to repeat any of the sentences if it weren't clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
are the sentences clear?
What does it
Yeah.
mean by grazed?
Graze means what do the herbivorous animals do? They graze on the grass. That means they eat grass. Graze means eat.
Okay.
Okay, did you get it? Okay. Anything
Yes,
else you
sir.
want to ask?
Meadow is a new word. I'm hearing first time, so I want to know the meaning of that. Meadow.
Okay, so it is referring to a noun. Meadow is referring to a noun where you find a lot of greenery and all stuff.
Okay, sir.
One second. Yeah. Anything else?
It's fine, sir.
It's fine, right? Okay. So there is a usage of geographical. So geographically, I have told you it is a coastal area, okay, or a surrounded place or a specific place. There are two things. So one of the usages in terms of geographical, it is either one space, a specified space, or it is the sea area. Okay, that's a quick recap. The third usage is for cooking. Okay, culinary connection means culinary is all about cooking, right? So on the whole, bay is a noun with 4 usages and also a verb. Okay, that's it. That was the recap. So please do the task. And others, if you're watching this particular uh, episode on any social media, I please submit your task in the comment section. Okay, so that motivates me to make more and more videos for you. Okay, that's it. So, Sampurna, I am waiting for the 5 sentences. Okay, I'll stop the recording and you can just tell me the 5 sentences. You can tell me one by one if you want, or you can tell all the 5 at once.